Friday night, the 27th of February. One more day left in this month. It is a leap year after all. 6:35 p.m. We are, of course, looking at the Messier 42 complex with 42, 43, and then the NGC 1973-5-7 series there. NGC 2206 is a galaxy in Canis Majoris. Let's see if we can pick it out. Fairly bright, magnitude 12.2. I think I'm seeing it on the screen. How about you? 2.4 by 1.3 arc minutes. Spiral with a bar, lowercase bc, so not a very pronounced core. 278 million light years distant. Puts this roughly 180,000 light years in diameter. Right ascension is 615.59 with a declination of minus 2645.54. Centering the galaxy up, and it looks like it may very well be a galaxy pair. NGC 2207's a galaxy that's quite apparent on the screen despite the diffraction light from the power line. A magnitude 10.8. Let's go right away to 75x and get a view. It is 4.2 by 2.6 arc minutes, spiral with a bar and a lowercase bc, and it has an annularity of wraparound spiral arms. 123 million light years distant, puts it about 150,000 light years in diameter. RA is 616.21 with a declination of minus 21.22.22, pushing it up a little bit to 105x and heading out. Stars are looking good. What do you think this is? Clearly, it's a sweet little sprinkling of an open cluster. NGC 2215 and Monoceros, the unicorn. Collective magnitude of 8.4, 11 arc minutes in size, some 40 stars. The brightest are magnitude 10.5. Looks a little fainter than that to me, but who knows. Class 2-2, 4,200 light years distant. RA 62049 with a declination of minus 717 and no seconds, pushing it up just a little bit to 75x, centering and gone. NGC 2217 is a galaxy in Canis Majoris, quite bright. I think we can make it out here. You should probably center it up and then do a synchronization on this. We're not getting good finding tonight. Magnitude 10.7, 4.7 by 4.3 arc minutes, spiral with a bar, and a lenticular A. It's got a ring, should be easily visible, but not with that amount of luminosity and artificial light pollution in the sky. 70 million light years distant, puts us about 80,000 light years in diameter. RA 62139. with a declination of minus 2714.02. NGC 2219 is an open cluster, a little sprinkling right there in Monoceros. 8 by 8 arc minutes, 6,600 light years distant, RA 623.44, declination minus 4 degrees, 40 minutes, 36 seconds. The fact that we're still running into open clusters tells me that we are still lying within the Milky Way galactic plane, which we are going to exit this evening, I do believe. NGC 2236 is an open cluster. This is kind of cute, isn't it? Nice curl to it, conch shell. In Monoceros, magnitude 8.57 arc minutes in size, some 50 stars. The brightest are magnitude 11. It's a class 3, 2. It looks a little more compact and condensed than a class 3. 2, yeah, it's kind of disparate magnitude, although I suspect many of these stars may be part of it. We're at 6 hours, 29 minutes, 39 seconds. Declination plus 6 degrees, 49 minutes, 48 seconds. Okay, NGC 2237 is a nebula, and I think we are making it out vaguely here, and an open cluster in Monoceros. It's 5,000 light years distant, with a right ascension of 6 hours, 30 minutes, 54 seconds, and a declination of plus 5 degrees, 3 minutes, and 8 seconds. Okay, this is our 10-second exposure view of 7,800 light years distant, RA 63233, declination plus 5 degrees, 7 minutes, 41 seconds. Our intro view is NGC 2246, which we exited on in the previous series, 2200 to 2249. It's a nebula in Monoceros, 80 by 60 arc minute, emissive type, 7,800 light years distant, with an RA of 632.33 and a declination of 5 degrees, 7 minutes and 41 seconds. We have quite a few studies to get through this evening. Let's push on. NGC 2259 is an open cluster in Monoceros. It's magnitude 10.8, 4.5 arc minutes in size. Whoa, that's a sweet looking, faint, open cluster. Brightest stars are magnitude 14. Well, that gives you an idea of what magnitude 14 stars look like when you got a gibbous moon illuminating the sky. It's class 2-2, middling. 10,800 light years distant, RA 63821 with a declination of plus 10 degrees, 53 minutes. Pushing it up a little bit, getting a little more detailed view, a little brighter view, and out. NGC 2260 is a rather obvious, although broadly spaced, open cluster in Monoceros, 20 arc minutes in size, 50 stars. Brightest are magnitude 8, 6,500 light years distant, with an RA of 6 hours, 38 minutes, 3 seconds, and a declination of -1, 28.24. Here's another one of those little spot nebulosities that we like to see. NGC 2261 in Monoceros, 2 by 1 arc minutes, both emissive and reflective. But boy, that would have excited somebody about finding a comet, wouldn't it? 2,500 light years distant, RA is 639.09 with a declination of plus 8 degrees, 44 minutes and 39 seconds. And yes, I did go back to the 5-second exposure time after that view of NGC 2246 leading in to this series. NGC 2264, guess what it is? Now, I bet you didn't guess it's a nebula as well, but it is certainly an open cluster in Monoceros, magnitude 3.9. Maybe this was one we... Now, 20 arc minutes in size, 40 stars, brightest of which are magnitude 5. That baby is a visible, unaided star right in the middle of this cluster. Class 3-3, 2,300 light years distant. I doubt that star in the middle is actually a member. RA is 6 hours, 40 minutes, 58 seconds with a declination of plus 9 degrees, 53 minutes, 42 seconds. Okay, we're getting some reflected moonlight off the roof try for NGC 2266, an open cluster in Gemini. There it is, very sweet. Magnitude 9.5 collectively, 7 arc minutes, 50 stars, brightest are magnitude 11, class 2-2, 111,100 light years in distance, RA 64319 with a declination of plus 26, 5812. NGC 2271 is a departure from open clusters. We're looking for a galaxy in Canis Majoris, magnitude 12.2. 2.1 by 1.4 arc minute, spiral of the lenticular class, and a bar. 110 million light years distant means it's probably somewhere around 70,000 light years in diameter. RA 642.52 with a declination of minus 23 degrees, 28 minutes, 33 seconds. NGC 2272 is another galaxy in Canis Majoris. And let's check out the aspect ratio on this one. Magnitude 11.7, 2.4 by 1.6 arc minute. It looks kind of faint, but the moon's out tonight. 88 million light years distant lenticular spiral. RA 642.41 with a declination of minus 27 degrees. I might want to back out a little bit here. 27 minutes, 33 seconds. NGC 2274 is suffering from the moonlight and the lateness of the hour. Probably one of these two galaxies here. In Gemini, magnitude 12.1, it is 2.4 by 2.4 arc-minute elliptical, which means it's going to have very bright core. Probably this one. 231 million light years distant, means probably about 170,000 light years in diameter. RA is 64717 with a declination of plus 33 degrees, 34 minutes, and 1 second. And that diameter is pretty large for an elliptical class galaxy. All galaxies tend to condense over time unless they absorb other galaxies. NGC 2280, if we can find it, is a galaxy in Canis Majoris. It should be quite visible, however, because it is magnitude 10.3, but very large, 6.6 by 3.2 arc minutes in size. I do believe we're seeing it right there. Let's center it up. It is a spiral, the lowercase c, not much of a core. 81 million light years distant, however, that puts it at about 150,000 light years in diameter. We're at right ascension 6 hours, 44 minutes, 49 seconds with a declination of minus 27 degrees, 38 minutes, and 20 seconds. Not a bad view given a gibbous moon and high, thin passing clouds. Okay, we are now having a view of a classic open cluster from the Charles Messier era. This is NGC 2287 open cluster in Canis Majoris. It's also Messier 41. Collective magnitude is 4.5, 38 arc minutes in size, some 80 stars. The brightest are magnitude 6.9. It's a class 2-3. Fairly condensed, but disparate magnitudes. 2,300 light years distant, RA 64601 with a declination of minus 20 degrees, 45 minutes, and 24 seconds. Okay, NGC 2292. It's a galaxy in Canis Majoris. Now, there's several possibilities on the field. Let's see what it is. It's magnitude 10.8, so I'm going to center up this brightest galaxy. 4 by 3.5 arc minutes. Let's go back to our 105x view. It looks like it has several neighbors, frankly, and we may have imaged these earlier. We'll see. 101 million light years distant puts it probably somewhere around 130,000 light years in diameter. Spiral with a bar of lenticular class, RA 64739 with a declination of minus 264447. NGC 2296 is a nebula in Canis Majoris, and I suspect this is very, very close to Sirius, the brightest star in our sky, night sky, unless there's a supernova. It's a nebula, Canis Majoris, magnitude 13. I'm seeing something here. It looks more like a galaxy. Let's get some more information. It's 0.6 by 0.4 reflective nebula. It sure looks galactic, doesn't it? Right ascension is 64839 with a declination of minus 165406. Pressing it up. Yeah, that's probably our nebulosity right there with a bright progenitor star illuminating its reflective nature. Back down to 105x, beauty shot with some depth and out. This is NGC 2299, an open cluster in Monoceros. It's also NGC 2302. Magnitude 8.9. It says it's a mere 2.5 arc minutes in size, so this must be a separate region of stellar production. Some 30 stars, so maybe right in this region here. Brightest are magnitude 10.2. It's a class 2-2 middling open cluster, 4,900 light years distant. RA is 65155, declination minus 7 degrees, 5 minutes. This is a very nice view to go out on. NGC 2299, also aka 2302, an open cluster in Monoceros. And with that, and this nice view of stellar populated space, I'm going to say carpe noctem.